No, oh, not feet pics. It's time to revisit the Juniper Hill Inn.
Antique table!
We've seen arguments, we've seen delusions, we've seen antiques, we've seen gays. And the best kind of gay, well, best kind of gays are antique gays.
I could not believe it.
I'll leave it with you. Gordon and his Gorgeousy have decided to visit this very badly run inn. Are we calling it an inn? Luxury inn resort? Wannabe luxury resort that does not pay its staff. Now, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I said it last time, I'll say it this time. Pay your staff, pay your artists, pay your staff. 2 non-negotiable, unacceptable things to happen is to not pay your artists or your employees. Listen to me! Listen to mummy! Stop it immediately! So, my lovelies, make sure you watch part 1 before you dive into today's video, because I feel like it's going to be a lot evil. Let me know what you think in the comments, my lovelies. But before that, make sure you're sitting down comfortably. Grab yourself a beverage. Today it is more strawberry energy drink for me today, and she's got a kick to her. It's got a kick. Pop your little ochinger right into the Gordussy, and let's see if Gordon gets his Gordussy out in this, the Juniper Hill Part 2.
I've never made any secret of the fact that I am a complete tart.
Oh, there's a beat! A beat! Beat, 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 beat! Ding-a-ling, I've come to beat! Oh, the spiders. I don't like this. What's the Lord of the Rings spider called?
Princess Diana.
Betty Spaghetti! I said it last time. Somebody get this man a pore-filling primer. That would be a nice welcome. Welcome. Here we are. Hotel. The hotel was awful.
So far, my stay at Vermont's Juniper Hill Inn has been shocking.
Oh yeah, it was filled with feces. Fecal acid.
Bottom line,
Bottom. She's a bottom. Antique bottom.
they use Juniper Hill as their own private playground.
Yes, it does seem to be like the owners like to host a party rather than run a business.
Staff are telling me they're friends
Quickly,
pop up from
walk in.
Manhattan and come and spend weekends and sit, drink, and be merry. Are these guys actually paying?
No.
Of course
Robert
not.
had a slew of
Oh dear. I will say, it is perhaps not financially sound to just be constantly throwing parties for your Manhattan friends. I've cracked the code, girl!
She's got a degree.
Sushi in Manhattan? No. Antiques in Vermont.
Do you want me to stick a finger up your bottom?
I think there's some things that need to get in order before you can do all that. You can run a business, have it successful, and then enjoy the fruits of one's labour and invite your friends to partake, perhaps, in the excitement of having a successful business and perhaps a dinner party or, you know, a getaway for your friends. That's quite nice. If I had a hotel that was doing well, I would probably be doing all that as well. It's not acceptable to be doing all that and then not pay your staff and then also be like, well, we've got no money to pay you with, but I am busy hosting my friends and family, but you have to work tonight, but I'm not going to pay you. That's not acceptable.
a slew of friends come and stay for free and eat for free for weeks at a time, and that's why they've been losing money since I've been here.
What do the colours mean? Help me understand that.
Green means they're paid in full. Red means they have not paid.
Oh my God.
I have 50 room nights. That's between November and December. Well,
Just
the
2 months.
average, they're $200 a night.
But it's like $10,000 in revenue.
That's $10,000.
They're running it almost like
clubhouse.
a clubhouse, almost like they're trying to buy friends. And
Robert prides himself as the superior business person. Robert walks around like he's the king, and that everybody hears a bunch of hicks.
this is insane, and this is like a private club for him.
He's worked with the servers before and accepted a portion of the tips.
Oh my God. Fucking hell. He's taking their bloody tips.
Yeah, that's not allowed.
This guy is
Unacceptable.
mad.
I can't believe this. He doesn't pay them, and then he takes their tips.
That's
I've got to talk to him.
Unacceptable.
How are we?
Oh, we're going to have a tiff in the boudoir.
Just out of interest, is it true that Robert takes a percentage of the tips?
Yes,
He does.
Is that
Yeah.
allowed?
What percentage of
I
tips
don't
does he
think you're
take?
allowed to do that.
what we get.
He gets the same as you.
Yeah.
It's really hard to keep track of the tips.
What?
The bookkeeping
Very
it
impressive
seems
plan.
inconsistent.
But why is he touching the tips?
He did the same thing for New Year's. They felt that because they needed to cover part of the band, that they took the tips off.
That tip.
Yeah,
That's why we don't
not.
make anything here.
An owner has no right to take the staff's tips.
Yeah.
And with all the room and food comps Robert is giving his friends, it's no wonder the inn is struggling.
So, in the last episode, I made a lot of points about feeling that this is more like inadequacy and naivety in trying to run a business. I still find this specific, like, set of episodes to be trying to fulfill a storyline that I don't think the owners fit into, but you're not allowed to take your staff's tips. I wonder if that is a case of because he's never worked in a restaurant and never worked in hospitality before, owning a business and restaurant in the hospitality sector, if he doesn't know that, or if he knows it and is like, well, you know, that's not a real law, we can just sort of skirt around it. Not allowed to. You need to sell a credenza and support your staff.
The inn is struggling.
The Ein.
The staff shouldn't be subsidising the inn so Robert and his friends get to live the high life for free.
That is exactly
it's sickening.
true.
Confront him and figure out this nonsense.
Hello.
I just had a look round and I am flabbergasted. And I'm going to be really frank and I'm going to try to stay so calm. But if I smell BS that you start going into denial, I'm going to let rip again.
Thought one out, girl.
Okay.
I studied your reservations. Last November, December, 49 rooms were given out for free.
That is obscene.
And on top of that, they ate, they drank,
For nothing?
and not even tipping. And I'm just, what are you doing?
That is
Tell me
insane.
why.
That is
I
insane.
thought I needed to have somebody here. Rather than having 2 other guests in the hotel all by themselves, to have more energy. No,
You're making it worse.
Yeah.
Not only do your friends not leave tips, but when people do tip the staff, you take a share.
On nights that I work, I did take tips.
That is disgusting. Why do you think you got a right to that?
I have tried to work with my staff to teach them that this is the way I want service done.
You're so bad.
I take a percentage of the tips based on the amount of work that I do.
Yeah. And who does the books on those tips?
Ari. But if I'm doing their job and I can't get it across to them,
You're the owner. You're not the head busboy. You're not the barman. You're the owner.
Yeah.
What
Do
I was
owners
saying
get
wasn't
tips?
getting
Is that
through.
allowed? Is
So it's
that
like-
is that a little bit like a landlord asking for tips? That was a bit of a conversation I saw happening a while ago. It's like, you should tip your landlord.
No, we're not doing that. Obscene.
so the psychology was that if I started to
Don't
take
say
tips,
the word
they would maybe pay
psychology in the
attention.
RV.
That is insane. The
Insanity.
worst management module I've ever heard in my entire life.
Okay.
Do you honestly need a 70-year-old lady's tips?
So why are you?
So, 15, 20 grand's worth of complimentary rooms in food
That is
in a
obscene.
2-month period. I'm just,
Well,
it doesn't
I-
make sense.
I have to tell you that the
Please.
reason I did that was because I thought that they would at least tip my staff.
Well,
But
you
they
can't.
didn't
no,
tip
okay.
your staff.
Yeah, okay. But as soon as you see people not tipping, you would have to say something. Be like, understaff, lovely everybody. Make sure you leave your little tips in their little thing. Don't give people the opportunity to not do that. But then also, how are your friends not accustomed to tipping if you live in the USA and they also live in the USA? Like, it's so ingrained in your culture to tip. I could understand, like, if you were inviting people from Britain or Europe, where tipping is very much optional and on top of service, on top of wages, rather than being a substitution for a living wage. I don't understand. Who are your friends? Like, surely they would know if they are already, unless they're using you. And then who's being the doormat girly wig? Charlotte Church! Gordon had some very strong words for this owner last time, including pathetic and pompous. I do think allowing people to walk all over you for free stuff, that's a little bit pathetic. But there is no but.
Didn't tip your staff.
Didn't.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Piss on your bonfire.
Well, then I
piss
will
on
call
my
my friends and I will tell them, look, what happened?
You haven't got the f***ing balls to call your friends and ask them to leave a tip.
Yes, I do.
Call them then.
Okay, oh god, here we go. Oh, an iPhone 4!
And ask them, I thought at least, out of generosity, you would have left
Oh,
a couple
God, here we
$100 tip for the team.
Claire.
Oh, she is a spicy woman. Oh, my breast.
Dana? Yes? It's Robert. You stayed here recently, and I was under the impression that you and Greg left a tip. Did you leave a tip?
I left some money with you.
No. But you said you were going to send additional tip.
You mean,
I think my time's done here.
That was one of the things that I was hoping you had done.
God.
if I didn't do what I was supposed to do, I'm very sorry, and I'll...
I left the money
No.
with you.
Well, wait a minute. There's others to call, too. Gordon.
Oh, dear.
Gordon has left. He thinks I'm stealing my staff's tips.
Unbelievable.
Oh god!
Hey,
Lots of Gordon running away to orchestral crescendos in this episode. This is giving me little worm energy. You know, when someone has been found out that they're doing something wrong and they're trying to worm their way out of something. I am getting that energy. This feels a little bit different to the first episode. Perhaps I was just left in a perpetual state of confusion. I'm sure editing Luxeria will pop in here to explain more about the comments. Yes, actually, I will. Part 1 of this series had a huge response in the comments, both for and against some of the points that I was making about this show. It was suggested that my initial reservations about how hard Gordon went in on Robert was met with accusations that I was protecting the interests of the bourgeoisie and excusing wage slavery, which I do think are two very strong reactions to a commentary about an overproduced pilot episode of a Gordon Ramsay show, and I obviously don't agree with, because I did say, with quite a few variations, pay your artists and pay your staff. And according to the video transcript, I said that at least 18 times. So I'm not sure how that conclusion was drawn, unless perhaps it was commented a little bit prematurely. But part 1 did take me on quite a journey when forming my opinion, because what we were seeing on screen felt quite different to subsequent episodes of Hotel Hell. And when I try to form an opinion on what we see here on the channel, I try to form that opinion when I'm presented with a complete overview of the story, as opposed to constantly changing my opinion as the story unfolds. And I think that perhaps that caused a little bit of friction in part 1's comments. As I say, this was a pilot episode for a reality TV series, and that always needs the drama to be at 100. And that is where I felt it was different to other episodes that we've seen. I still stand by my statement, though, that you absolutely need a strategy in life to make the best out of it. Don't keep yourself in a job or a friendship or a relationship that drains your soul and your health. It ultimately is not worth it. There is always a different option available to you, even if that feels uncomfortable for the short term.
No.
I feel like phoning someone and then being like,
Hi, sweetie. You said you'd left a tip. Did you leave a tip?
and then they respond with, well, I left money with you. Egg, wig, tits.
it's Robert. Did you tip the staff? Because they're telling people that they haven't been tipped.
I left the money with you.
Oh, so I need to do that. I have somehow lost that.
Idiot.
Gordon left, thinking I'm a liar.
Roberta.
I feel as if I'm at the end of my rope.
I am getting here, he's woefully incapable of running this business because he has no experience in hospitality or restaurateuring. And as Gordon would say, restaurant. That little, oh, was I meant to do that? That is so telling, because I think there's genuine like, oh, fuck, rather than it being like,
I hate you. You're not getting any pennies out of me.
I think he thinks that running a boutique visitation luxury resort boutier is just some sort of self-sustaining economy of delight where I can host parties and have fun and be the lord of the wig. You can do all that. If your business is in order, if everyone is up to date with training, if everything is run as it's meant to be to provide an income, a stable income, and pay all of your bills, including people, utilities.
A carrot.
Now, I've said it once. I'll say it again. You can do everything right in business and be one of the top world-leading experts in that business genre and still fail. So why not give yourself a fighting chance by at least having some experience in the industry you want to move into? My goodness me! Am I on a different show?
I mean, I'm going to lose everything.
Yes.
I'm going to have to start all over again
Yeah.
if this doesn't work. And
Yeah.
I just don't seem like
He's 47, I
do
believe.
it. No, I can't do it.
It is a lot, isn't it, to realise that perhaps you've bitten off more than you can chew. Oh, God. Somebody get him a speeding ticket! That was a bit much, wasn't it? Why was Gordon like, oh, I'm so livid with you. Me and my Goddessy, we're speeding down the road.
Speeding down the road, we're about to crash off a cliff and plunge to their death.
Anyway, welcome to Hotel Hell. The hotel was awful.
I've just left Juniper Hill after catching Robert in a lie about his staff getting tips.
I was under the impression that you and Greg left a tip. Did you leave a tip?
I left the money with you.
The guy is maddening, and I don't know
So
if I've
he
got
has
it in
to
me
tip his
to help fix
staff.
the place.
I'm so
Didn't
pissed
connect
off with
those.
Robert right now. Honestly, I cannot stand any more of his bloody lies. This guy doesn't even deserve the team
Dolly's
that is in his hotel.
He treats everyone so badly.
When you're in your kitchen all day long and you're on the internet instead of actually trying to perfect a menu.
He doesn't even pay them properly.
I mean, he had a point because he was sending out burnt foie gras salads. I do think it is absolutely woefully ludicrous to think you can run a stately home as a business without any experience in doing all that. But also, waiters and waitresses aren't filling out information properly. They're not writing information down properly from the orders. The kitchen isn't run very well because the head chef keeps sending out stuff that's not cooked or cooked too much. There's problems everywhere. And I guess the buck does fall eventually with the owner because the owner takes the most. It's the same thing. What do they say in business? The reason why CEOs are paid so much is because they take on all the risk. Ironically, I don't think we're in that state anymore. It doesn't feel like we're in that genre anymore, but it used to be the way that the CEO would take all the risk. Same way as way back in the day. In medieval times, the king would be the first person leading the army, not back at home, sitting in his castle going, what's going on over there? Oh, barbarians. Anyway, a little bit of medieval 101 for you there.
Pay them properly.
I had to wait 5 weeks before I got a
This
paycheck.
lady
I work
should
very
be
long
paid.
days, and I haven't been paid in 3 weeks.
You need to pay.
How can someone so rich not
your
pay the
employees.
people he employs?
Where's he off to?
That's something I simply won't stand for. As angry as I am, I feel I have to help the staff get paid. And I have an idea of
The
just how to do
drama.
it.
He's like speeding down the railway. No, the staff girly wings. I have to turn around and turn around every now and then. I speed away. Gordon, oh, he's so theatrical, isn't he? Gordon loves a theatrical show. He's like a pantomime dame.
Beep, beep, out of my way. I am a motorist.
And I have an idea of just how to do it.
Right, okay.
I'm going to hire a team of white glove movers to assemble all of Robert's most valuable antiques from the storage units, the basement, and around the inn.
Why?
I'm hoping when confronted with all the money he's wasted, I can convince Robert to sell some of his vast collection to pay his staff.
Hang on a minute. I mean, I understand with that, but is buying antiques as investments wasted money? I think antiques are one of those parts of like collectibles that make sense because other things aren't going up, like Beanie Babies. They didn't go up in price. That's to be like, oh my goodness me, we've got a 1,700 strong Beanie Baby collection that's an investment for the future. That's a waste of money. It's plastic tat. That's not going to go up in value. It's going to go down. Antiques, however, that's a finite resource. Antiques, the way they used to be made, are no longer made that way. That's why they are often seen as an investment. The same with art. Right, Gordon's had his little moment. Now he's back in a V-neck.
If this is going to work, I must stay calm while I talk to Robert. I've come back. Not for you, but for the staff.
Okay.
They deserve better.
We're losing on average $15,000 to $20,000 a month.
Insanity.
And we are short. But you have a serious hobby of sort of an art collector and art dealer. I mean, you could open a museum. How many pieces do you have in there?
Oh my God, hundreds.
What are we talking about? Everything collectively. All those beautiful oil paintings, the expensive stuff.
At a suitable auction, maybe $300,000.
Okay, so you need to do
And that would supplement you for the next 12 months, 18 months?
Yeah.
Yes, that would certainly get us through. That would get us through 2 years.
Right. There's something I want you to see. Yeah. I'd like you to come with me, please.
Go, okay.
If there's one thing we need right now, is an injection of funds.
A cash flow.
Wow.
Robert, no man alive needs this much stuff.
Walking in, it was shocking.
Now, antiques, oil paintings, silverware. Does it not, frustrate you that we're sat with all this, and yet we can't pay our staff properly? There's someone I'd like you to meet.
It should do.
She's the head.
But at the same time, Gordon is acting like this is absolutely obscene. But Gordon's lifestyle outside of the show, he's trying to come across a bit like, I manage travel lodges and I create restaurants for the everyday working man. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. And the reason why I bring this up is because Gordon Ramsay in 2010, which was only 2 years before this episode aired, gave an interview in The Telegraph in which he says, and I quote, "What have I learned? I've learned that outside the UK, I'm not going to hold the baby with the liabilities coming out of my own pocket. One reason I lost 1.3 million euros in Paris is because the French have become f***ing lazy. They want to work 32 hours a week and they call themselves uniquely talented chefs. We do that work in 2 days over here. So I do find it very interesting that Gordon is trying to come across in Hotel Hell as if he represents the everyday man, which apparently is a very common archetype after the 2008 financial crash, simply because being gauche and over the top was no longer aspirational or even relatable, which might be part of the reason he's going so extra hard in the pilot episode of this show.
Thank you, boob lady.
It feels very much like Gordon's trying to be like, I'm just a working lad and this is what everyone needs. No, Gordon is an excessively wealthy celebrity. Ludicrous to suggest otherwise, which is what this show is trying to sort of lead us to believe in a way.
She's the head auctioneer at Bonham's in Boston.
Yeah,
Amy, good morning.
well, there we go. I just happen to know the head auctioneer at Bonham's.
Amy, good morning.
Good morning, Gordon.
Good morning.
Nice to see you.
Gordon, great to see you.
Likewise, thank you so much for coming. We're in the shit, basically, and this stuff needs to go.
We need to raise as much money as possible. So what's the best price we can get for all this stuff?
What? Surely that needs
What you have here doesn't read as a collection to me. It's kind of an accumulation. A lot of copies of things, or if they are of the period that they're supposed to be, there's some condition issues.
Okay. Such as?
I would say about 25,000.
Oh! Goop.
Say that again?
Gagged.
25,000?
He's looking at her like, I don't think this is correct, actually. I would get a second opinion because anything said on TV for reality TV purposes is always going to be a little bit frilly fanny foo-foo.
25,000?
$25,000. All this?
All this.
Amy's opinion on our things was shocking, and I can't really believe that.
And the painting?
The painting is a copy.
Oh, no, is it?
And not a good one, I'm afraid.
How much is that worth?
I can't imagine what someone would pay for it. It's really very low value.
How do you know?
Robert, I
Who's
thought
the
you
expert?
Said it was expensive, 18th century.
Well, it's dated. I dated 17.
It is, but it's not actually of that period at all. I'm sorry.
Well, how do you
Did you know that
know?
was a copy?
I did not know that that was a copy.
How do you know? This might all be fake.
Lots of copies.
Reproductions.
Reproductions. We're hoping in the ballpark of 300,000 to 400,000. 25 grand for everything.
That is obscene.
Yeah.
That won't even get us through the next 5 weeks.
No.
Even all this amazing silverware.
I put $100 on everything on this table.
$100. What about this?
First period, this is Sheffield.
Yeah, it's plate.
What about this?
175 bucks.
Those are Baccarat candlesticks?
They just don't bring very much at auction, I'm afraid.
Is this the kind of collection you'd be willing to sell at Bonham's? Would you take the whole lot?
No, we wouldn't.
Wow.
We would have to say no.
Fascinating.
We're floating as if we've got this asset full of $300,000 or $400,000 worth of antiques. We haven't, and we're distracted with the bits of crap in here.
It was a wake-up call.
Thank you. That's
Sure,
the start.
my pleasure.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
It means that we don't have the backup that we thought we had.
We've paid more money for storage
Than they're worth.
than they're worth. Does that not bring it home a little bit earlier that you need to be an innkeeper, not a part-time antiques dealer? Because you fooled me. You gave me the tour, and I thought, wow, this guy is, he's got serious cash to burn.
I mean, gagged if it's true, gagged if it isn't, but this is TV, and TV has a level of like, oh no, it could be, it couldn't be. I would get a second opinion, but if that second opinion just confirms that it's all worth nonsense, then perhaps there needs to be some sort of shake-up to realise that genuine antiques are the ones where the money is, but isn't it hard? Oh God, girlywigs.
But right now, we're even further in the shit than I thought we were. So the pressure intensifies.
Just be a shadow
You
pup.
need
The
to
thing
focus.
is, he should have immediately brought in an expert in running, like a general manager of the entire place, and he could have been almost like a silent partner, just someone who just like flitters in, and it's like, we're gonna rent this to have a party for my own business party, and then had all his friends over. Like, that's the majority of what these owners want. I think they want to have a functional business that they can chime into and enjoy, but that means kind of being like a silent partner. I don't think it's very clever to try and run a business that you have no pissing idea about or no experience in. Sure, there are transferable skills from other industries, but that doesn't guarantee anything. So why not just start with your best foot rather than none at all?
You need to focus on fixing the business because that's what's going
I'll
to
agree
generate
there. I think that's
sufficient funds to
that
keep
is
this place
the
open.
correct answer.
And I don't think you quite realise that your staff, they're miserable. They don't like Ari's barking.
Excuse me.
Bragging about
Excuse
making
me.
one.
I am the boss.
You bitching.
When you're in your kitchen all day long and you're on the goddamn internet instead of actually trying to perfect a menu.
It's not a nice atmosphere for the staff currently. And if they quit, you're f***ed. They are staff. They're not pigs that live in the basement.
I mean, that's true. You do have piggies living in the
think
basement.
That's not the case, and you're that delusional, and you're not prepared to listen to anything I'm saying, you're f***ed. Sell the inn, sell this shit in here, and give up.
Beat! Anyway, back to the show. I've told them
I've just come
what I
back to
thought.
try and save Juniper Hill Inn, and I thought I could use some of the owner's vast array of antiques to get the cash flowing.
Well,
But I've
I
just
do think
discovered
we need a second opinion.
I would say about 25,000.
Can't all be nonsense, surely.
All this.
All this.
that I was wrong.
That won't even get us through the next 5 weeks.
With no assets, the challenge to make this place work is bigger than ever.
I mean...
Tomorrow, I have to start the process of change.
Yeah. Oh, the glacier.
Before I get stuck in, there's one thing I want to try.
Oh, that's a nice little wind clock. Love that. Oh my God, is Gordon about to get his gorgeously out? He needs to get completely naked. Oh, right. Oh, Gordon's little glitty cam. Oh no. Oh, not feet pics. Definitely not feet pics. Foot finder, Gordon Ramsay's, Gordon's monopods. He loves to get naked on these shows, doesn't he? Loves to get his vajonsals out.
It's bloody roasting. My feet are freezing now.
Well, that's your fault, sweetie. Why did you make it so hot if you didn't want it that hot?
Molly,
silly?
now it's time to see if
See,
I can
what was
get
the point
through
of that? What was that? Sorry, but what was the point of that? Except for foot fetish. Feetfinder.com/Gordussy. 10% off. 20% up. No.
to see if I can get through to Robert and Ari.
Robert.
Can I just borrow you for 2 minutes?
No.
I want to show you something.
Yes,
Yeah,
sure.
both of you together. I'd like to come up to my room. Thank you.
If this place is going to work as a business,
looking for a third.
Robert and Ari need to hear some home truths about how their paying customers
Oh,
really
God,
feel
here we
about their
go.
precious inn.
Intervention.
Precious inn.
Oh, methinks.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Thank you so much for popping into my room.
Now, who are you?
How was your stay last night?
Well, we didn't know where to go when we walked in, so we walked around and around until we found somebody to help us check in.
I was slightly disorientated when I
That's
checked in
true.
as well. I mean, there's no signs in terms of reception,
No.
front desk, or bar,
No, that is
lounge, or... And how were the rooms?
I had space heaters to heat the room up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 3 of them.
When I checked the room, it was like a sauna.
He sounds aggravated.
Raise your hands if you'd come back, please.
Not like it is.
I
Not
mean,
like
they
it is.
are... These are actors. These are paid actors to be on the show.
Not like it is.
Not like it is. There's someone I'd like to hear from who hasn't said anything yet. He is a lead inspector of the Diamond Collection of Hotel and Inns across
A
America.
hotel inspector.
In a nutshell,
Everyone loves a hotel inspector.
Very disappointed.
Disappointed. Okay, good.
Didn't meet expectations. From the moment I walked in, with no greeting, no check-in area,
I will say
I was
that-
totally lost.
that is
and the bar's a joke.
pretty bad.
Should not even be there, folks. It looks as if it's set up for a wedding. The hospitality
Maybe
is
it
nice,
was.
but everything else fails.
The hospitality is nice.
how do you feel?
I don't want my guests to have that experience. You know, our goal is to please people. That's why we're in the inn business. And we've obviously fallen really short.
For me, I think that's positive feedback, so I'm grateful entirely. Let me tell you, thank you all. Can I keep you two here, please? Thank you.
The guest feedback has certainly been constructive.
Interesting.
Thank you.
And Robert's even using a word I've never heard from him before.
We are sorry.
But I'm shocked by Ari's response to the guest complaints.
What's the matter with you? Why are you so angry with guests? Why are you running an inn when you're so bitter? You look like you don't give a shit.
I'm not saying that I don't like the guests, but if you have ever been an innkeeper, it's 24/7.
No one is more touched by what these people said.
Well, Ari is
I mean-
clearly. That's
I would love this to be our private home.
But I am.
it's a lost cause.
And Ari does have a different way of dealing with
I see
things.
that. Based on my experience.
Yes, because he's European. Oh, God. Oh, goodness me. What am I meant to say about that? What am I meant to say about that? What am I meant to say about that? I just don't know. That is a culture clash there.
Based on my experience. I would seriously request both you actually sit down and reconsider whether you should be in this business going forward.
I mean, I agree there. I agree there. This business could be very successful.
It's clear to me that Ari
without...
isn't cut out for the hospitality business.
Yeah.
And even though Robert now understands how he's let down his guests, he needs to understand that he's also let down his staff and failed to recognise their potential.
What is that?
I've got a plan that will help Robert to see what he's doing
get
wrong
completely
and how he
naked.
can fix things in his kitchen.
Oh, God, here we are. Kitchen Nightmares is here, girly.
I've asked
What's the
Chef
other one he
Junior-
did? Kitchen. What was it called? Hell's Kitchen. God's sake.
I've asked Chef Julian to cook 3 dishes from Robert's expensive old menu
Can he
and 3
actually do
new
it?
dishes of his very own creation. Once he's
Okay.
finished, we're going to pretend I cooked the new ones and see what Robert says. Crucially, Julian's dishes are all ones that could be served on a $29 menu, half what Robert currently charges.
Okay.
$74, $29. Let's go.
Okay.
Good luck.
I mean, one is lamb. Wasn't there lamb somewhere there? Yeah, one is chicken. Chicken is considerably more affordable than lamb.
Okay. Yes.
A Longestone.
I can't wait to see what Robert thinks of Julian's
I can't
affordable
wait,
food
yeah.
when he thinks that I've cooked it.
I asked him to cook a 3-course meal. Yeah, he cooked his lamb, his crab cake, and the dessert. That's the $74 version.
I cooked the other meal.
I got hold of some chicken, some sprouts, and I used the crab and a butterscotch pudding with some caramelised popcorn. $29.
I mean, I don't know about you, but when I go out and stay at hotels or I eat at restaurants, if I'm paying for like a mid-range and above, mid-range and above sort of prices, sort of. I'm not doing just a quick overnight stay before I have to go somewhere else. Like I'm actually staying at there for an expariage. I don't want my food to resemble something that I can make or that I could buy in a supermarket. And this looks like a frozen Tesco fish cake, which are nice, but I'm not going to pay marked up prices in a restaurant for it.
I used the crab and a butterscotch pudding with some caramelised popcorn. $29. That's what those 3 courses are going to cost. Yeah.
Okay.
Julian's 3 new dishes are fantastic and fairly priced. That would go a long way towards bringing guests back through the
Okay,
front
so we
door.
are doing
now that Robert
entrapment
thinks
here.
I've cooked them, I bet he loves them.
Talk to me.
Excellent. Fabulous. And the Brussels sprouts are really good, too. You've actually leafed them, and it's very pretty. Well, this is a much better value.
Okay.
I've never heard you use that word value. And we could get 2 for the price of 1.
What we should do.
So, my menu or Julian's menu?
Your menu.
My menu.
Okay, oh.
No, I'm
Gag the
flattered, but there's
reveal,
something
we
I need to
entrapped
tell
you.
I didn't make any of this.
Sorry, say that again.
My menu. I'm flattered, but there's something I need to tell you.
I'm gay.
I didn't make any of this. Julian cooked everything.
Okay. Then you need to
I felt-
apologise, shake the hand, and say, great.
At that very moment that I had done Julian a disservice.
Oh, there we go.
Robert,
Okay. Do you know, you cannot punish people when they take accountability and they understand the mistake they've made and they try and put things into place to make sure that they make the mistake again. You can't punish people for the behaviour that you want to see more of. Does that make sense?
Robert, have you got
Roberta.
something you'd like to say to your chef, Julian?
I'm sorry that I haven't given you the freedom to do what you need to do.
Okay.
I guess I have to eat it and say that I have restricted him from being who he
Okay.
can be, which is really difficult. And I have to say that this is
Shake hand.
Delicious.
I'm sorry. It's delicious. I'm delicious. Okay, well, oh God, we sped past that, didn't we? That was a good example. I mean, maybe not because it was a whole like honey trap scenario. Sometimes people do need to eat their own hat, though, don't they? Let's be honest. Hat. I want to explain to you here a little bit of a theory within systems and sciences. In a system, the most powerful component of a system is not the thing that weighs the most. It's not the thing that's the most expensive. It's not the thing that knows all of the rules and demands how all the rules behave. It is the most flexible part of that system. That is where the value is. That is the most important piece to producing a good, well-rounded outcome. The strongest piece of a system is the most flexible piece. Extrapolating that to this situation, being a flexible person within a working environment is very, very important. sticking to things just because they've always been that way or because we've always done this is not beneficial for how a system is run. Yes, there's something to be said about traditional methods of doing things, but flexibility in progress is so important. So for him to actually say, I've clearly made a mistake here, I'm going to be flexible moving forwards, that's exactly what needs to happen. Exactly what needs to happen.
Now that owner Robert's heard from the guests
Very disappointed. Didn't meet expectations.
and sampled the kind
And
of
what were
affordable,
your
high-quality food his chef can cook when given the chance.
I wouldn't want...
Fabulous.
I didn't make any of this. Julian cooked everything.
A scandal.
I hope this is all starting to sink in with him.
Oh, here we go. Oh, now lovely
Well,
zebra
how you feeling?
rug. What have we
feeling
blurred
up.
there? What book do you think that is? Do you think that's Inner Sphincters, Volume 3, Antique Bottom?
I'm feeling all sorts of things. I mean, there's, of course, fear.
But surely hope too. Your chef's food was amazing.
Absolutely.
An overlay.
It was an epiphany. I
An
feel
epiphany? Oh!
regretful that I have come across in the way I have and that I haven't exhibited to my staff the leadership they needed and the compassion that apparently I must be void of.
Twinkling music, we're having a redemption.
What you're going to commit to, how important they are for you.
I know that this place wouldn't be here without them. And I'm wanting to do everything I can to show them that we can make this work.
Okay, well, words mean a lot, but so
I'm
do
glad
actions.
Robert's on a new path. I just hope it's not too late for his staff to learn to trust him again.
Okay.
You are all valuable
Awful people and fired.
to me and to Ari and to Juniper Hill. And I fear that we have not always expressed that. And we want to show you that we are going to make a difference.
Okay.
Sorry for your paychecks being late. Sorry for taking part of the tips. Sorry for not communicating, because that was the reality. And one that I'm not proud of, that we're not proud of.
Okay.
But one that we certainly can correct. And that's what we want to do.
Yes.
The business is short of cash flow. I thought there was a substantial collection of $300,000 to $400,000 worth of assets. I mean, why don't you explain exactly?
In the things that were assembled here, they said lucky if we got 25,000.
We are on our ass. It is going to be difficult, and I think Robert has realised the bubble's burst.
The AI bubble slop. Sloppy, sloppy bubble
To
bubble.
where we are.
I think there's a perception that we are these wealthy magnates coming in and Lord of the Manor sort of things. That's not who we are.
Okay.
You know,
I don't
knew
think she
there were
believes
some,
you.
Bad situations here, but I stayed because I want to be here and I want to help him, and I believe what he says.
And I'm very proud of you, Robert. You're the man that I've always known and loved. He's coming back.
I'm glad to see that, you know, we're facing facts, and that's the only way we're going to get out of this.
Agreed. Thank you.
Ryan.
This is the thing about this TV show, is in the last 20 minutes, it's like,
Hooray! We're all coming together by the campfire. You're all lovely women. I hope to see you again.
closed. Permanently closed. It's... no.
Ryan, what do you think of what Robert's just said?
What do you think of my
I wanted
knitwear?
to stand up and clap.
I did too.
Clap. Oh, hooray, hurrah,
I feel
a
like
panda
I'm
in a bra.
working for somebody who can actually run a business when I hear things like that
also
that
be my
can
sugar
succeed.
daddy.
I've never seen Robert so serious.
I've never seen
This is
Robert.
actually really a life-changing thing for him.
estate manager.
And I
So
feel like
he's
I
the
want to
man-
be part of the changes.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Thank
The truth's important.
It's humbling to have to admit some of the things that haven't gone right.
Yes, I
but
do think every single one of us in all walks of life will have to eat a slice of humble pie at some point in life, and we have to have the self-awareness quality in order to be able to take that humble pie and be able to produce something great with it.
But at the same time, it's energizing to see that people really do care for us
I'm
and care for
still
Juniper Hill.
supremely
That
shocked
is what's
that
going to
you are
make us
not
successful.
trained in how to do all
I'm
this.
impressed with the way Robert dealt with his staff meeting. I've got real hope that he can make this place work. But he has another lesson to learn. He thinks people aren't spending money at Juniper Hill because of the recession, but I think it's the snobbish atmosphere and the high prices that have kept people away. I'm taking Robert to a fantastic local brewery to show him how a warm welcome can translate into money in the bank.
Let's go and have a beer.
Okay.
Let's get in with the locals. Trust me, they won't.
See, I do think that is correct, but also a local brewery, is that going to be representative of like the local townsfolk, or is that representative of a local corporation / company, which is a different thing entirely. Local people who work in your local knick-knack shop, like we saw earlier in the first episode, is not going to be the same as somebody who owns a brewery.
I'll beat you up.
Okay,
You
so this
are
is
like a fish out of water right now. Honestly. You're like a vegetarian in the middle of a big steak tartare. Look at you.
Well, no. Well, I love the people from our region. The Upper Valley is filled with amazing people.
But Juniper Hill is not filled with local people. Wouldn't you welcome this atmosphere?
Oh, yeah.
In your stately house?
Absolutely. Everyone is...
No. No.
Everyone is welcome.
That was a lie. Stand on there and tell them you need them. Off we go.
Oh, God, here we go.
If
Hello,
I could
everybody.
have your attention, please. I'm Robert. I'm the innkeeper at Juniper
As a queer
Hill
person,
Inn.
absolutely never.
I just want to tell everybody, we'd love to have you all up at Juniper Hill Inn.
Nobody
And,
wants to. Look, these
we
people
need
aren't
the help
interested.
right now.
You can talk to this young gentleman about antique silverware.
Wow, what a bargain. I'm a lesbian mum of 6.
And we need the help right now. So if you can come up and have
Begging
dinner
for
or just have a
customers,
drink
absolutely not.
and just say hi, it would be great. Thank you.
Excellent. Well done.
If Robert can always be that inviting to the locals, he surely has it in him to be the leader of the inn.
No.
When was the last time you brought Ari here for a beer?
We haven't been here probably in 6 months.
How was he?
Oh.
After you spoke to the team like that?
You know, the interesting thing with Ari is his exterior is Finnish. You know, he's very...
I knew it! Scandinavian people have a very particular essence about them. I really like them, but my goodness, are they to the point? This is something that I think people from the USA don't get about certain parts of Europe, is culture is so different. So different, so different.
Very
stern.
But he feels deeply.
He can't express it though, can he?
He can't. He's emotionally constipated. I think he gave up.
That can't come across.
You will. So he says there that his Finnish boyfriend is emotionally constipated. I bet you could ask a Finnish person and they would say Americans are too over emotional. There's just differences in culture. People express things in different ways. They really do.
That can't come across to the staff. That can't come across to the customers. So you've got to almost isolate yourself from that.
I do kind of want to say though that you can't take a very traditional European, like specifically Northern European attitude, for example, of no nonsense, you know, non-emotions to an American audience, because American audiences are different. You absolutely need to meet people where they are, especially in the hospitality industry. You do. I remember reading an interesting travel diary, I think it was on Reddit, from someone who was an American who visited Paris and was absolutely flabbergasted that French cuisine was very much like, no, this is what we do and how we have it. We're not making changes to the menu. It's just different. It's a different culture.
Self from that.
But he's getting through it.
But he's not going to be the face. He's not going to be the innkeeper.
No, he's not.
But he can provide a phenomenal amount of support behind the scenes.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, like a shadow partner. And cheers to that. Oh God, no spoilers.
Tuberculosis.
Are you always this pathetic?
But he's finally come off his pedestal
Gagged.
to get on the same level as his team.
You
Absolutely
are
gagged.
all valuable to Juniper Hill. And we want to show you that we are going to make a difference.
Overnight, my team has been working on a remarkable transformation.
Oh.
And with relaunch upon us, it's a chance for a fresh start for everyone.
Oh,
Morning.
Morning.
Let me
Third
introduce you to the
drapery.
new Juniper Hill Inn.
Okay.
It's no longer a hangout for the super rich or your mates getting freebies. Yeah, it's now a nice, warm and very welcoming country inn. And trust me, everyone is welcome, whether you're driving up here in a Mercedes or even a pickup truck. You ready?
Okay, all right.
Yes, we
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Please, come in. Come through.
The Great Hall is a beautiful room, but it was hidden by vast amounts of furniture.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
My team have edited the collection and created a feeling of comfort and space.
Last time I said the collection needs to be edited, didn't I? His team has edited it, and this is a much more inviting sitting space. That is the thing I did feel very strongly about the foyer of a hotel. It needs to be inviting. People need to feel comfortable with just coming in, sitting down whilst they're being checked in, or their bags are being taken up to their room, or something. Like, there needs to be a meeting, a reception room. It's to receive guests. A receipt.
When I
Send
walked
it
in
back.
at the Great Hall, it felt like a different room. Gordon put together this amazing place.
I know it's incredibly cliche and gauche and probably even decorating sense, but I fucking love a travel trunk as a coffee table. I love it, girls.
It looks like staying
bottom.
This amazing place. It feels comfortable and warm.
You have a spacious, gracious, warm reception.
Hello everyone, Editing Luxeria here. I just want to point out a really strange production choice here. This is a grand piano. Why was this not included in the antique evaluation section of this episode? A little bit of brief research suggests that a wooden baby grand piano such as this would cost around about $11,000, and that was 10 years ago. This does make me question the evaluation portion of this show, as this single piano could potentially be almost half of what the total antique valuation was. Why didn't production choose to include it? But also in saying that, you can't have a beautiful bijou grand piano in your hotel foyer whilst not paying your staff.
Gone is that hideous makeshift bar.
That was
gone.
questionable.
Guests know where to go because they have proper signs.
Yes, exactly.
Ready to see the dining room?
More like a business.
Come through.
Okay.
Oh,
It's warm and welcoming.
Oh, I love this.
No longer feels like your grandmother's parlour. It really is a dining room. It's what you expect from a
Parlour.
country
I love
inn.
the
You're
word
a-
parlour. Love the word parlour. Excuse me, girlywigs. I must to the pee-pee parlour.
It's an identity. Gone are those hideous sofas that nobody can sit and eat dinner in. Ari, what do you think?
Very nice. Very
You
nice.
like it?
Very open.
Excellent. I'll show you my bedroom.
Okay.
Please.
Show
Everybody else can come
my
too, please.
gorgeous girls. He's going to go and take feet.
You ready?
We're ready.
In you go.
Which one's this? Oh, number 2.
Do you know what's wrong with this room? Nothing.
Yeah.
You don't need to do anything
Yeah.
to them.
The only thing wrong was the smell in room 1.
Okay, I love that he's left it the way it is, because that is exactly, it's so curated. Taste lies in the edit of a style.
The only thing wrong was the smell in room 1. And
Yeah.
the plumber's taking care of that.
Fecal acid.
The guest rooms are the absolute highlight of your inn.
That meant something, because it meant we were on the right track. We just needed better directions.
Yes, but you
Now,
also need
the key to filling
education
this
in how to
is
run a
to
business.
charge sensible prices. I would rather have the room sold at a cheaper price and have an 85% occupancy rate across the year. And the price is down.
I do agree there. I do agree there. While if you want to be able to run a business, you need to also price it in the bracket that keeps the business afloat. You can aim to move towards a luxury business. I think hundreds of years ago, things didn't start out as luxury businesses. They eventually gained the name and the reputation and the skill and the knowledge to blah, 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 blah. I think Supreme is one of the only fashion brands recently that started to be like, we're just going to position ourselves as luxury and just go for it, girls. Ludicrous if you ask me, but still, people love Supreme. I think I can liken this to the housing situation we see quite a lot. And I see this both in the USA, I see this in London, I see this in the UK at large, I see this in Europe. People who want to sell their homes price them at what they want to get rather than what they can get for it. And then they always go online and are like, why is our house not selling? They've had 20 viewers. 20, it's just not, nobody wants, it's not selling. Reduce the price, it's too expensive. The reason why your rooms aren't filled is because they're too expensive for what they are. Find your market, but also price for your market.
When the price is down, fill it, let them enjoy this quality. And
The stunning bedrooms didn't need changing, but there's one room that did need a significant overhaul in order to bring in much-needed cash flow.
now, there's one more little thing I want to show you downstairs.
Okay.
You ready?
Feet.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
God,
Come
here
with
we
me.
go.
Okay. We need to attract the local community.
A moth.
I'd like to welcome you to the Blue Bar.
A blue bar, perfect.
Blue Bar.
Look at this, Robert.
Are they local people?
The best new local bar in Windsor.
Fantastic.
In Windsor, this is quite bijoutier, isn't it? I quite like that. I do agree, actually. There needs to be like most hotels, especially the fancy hotels, they do have like an open bar that welcomes everyone. Everyone is welcome to have like a drink, a socialise. Perhaps there's a little mini dress code with events in the evenings. That's absolutely, yes, that is how you reach a wider audience. I think even earlier I said something like, you can open up a museum-style tour that would easily invite in the local people. There still needs to be something invitationary-based. You don't have to stay at the luxury hotel. You can have dinner in the beautiful restaurant. Like, do you see? There has to be a little bit of something, a little bit of give and take, a little bit of something. And that's still inviting people in because it's still not going to be for everyone. It's still, like, this kind of a bar is still not going to be for everyone. You're going to get a family that wants a really low-key pub brewery vibe on a Sunday afternoon. And they might not be the kind of people to enjoy this, so it's not for them. And that's fine. You're allowed to not like everything and not make everything for everyone.
Fantastic.
I wouldn't be who I am if I pleased everyone in my life.
Sitting there and the games on the tables and the beautiful drinks. It was very emotional. I loved it.
That is a loud lip gloss. Love that.
The town of Windsor, Vermont, and Juniper Hill Inn need. I'm
Is
hoping
Vermont
it'll be
near
popular,
the Niagara Falls?
especially on a day like today, when the inn hosts its first ever Sunday lunch service. The staff are all getting ready for the arrival of their lunch guests.
Ooh.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Sorry, but that oven has seen better
I've got
days,
them.
sweetie. That oven.
Lunch guests.
5, 6, 7, 8. So you got 4 tables
5,
each.
6, 7,
But while
8,
everybody else is busy,
babies,
Ari
try
seems
this.
lost and needs reminding of his role here at the inn.
Okay.
I'm here.
Oh, jeez. Right. Okay.
Had to go the other way.
Are you in? Are you out? Are you doing the checks? What are you doing?
I was checking in people.
You're checking in, but I thought that was the gracious. I thought you were checking in people.
You want to check them in and take them up? That'll be great.
Would you be so kind? Just 2 seconds. I'm so sorry. Would you continue that?
Of course.
Can I just have you for 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, God.
The front of the house to Robert. I thought you were going to be the back of the house.
No, one thing is that Robert asked me to check in people because he had to take people to the dining room.
Yeah, I know, but we have a saying in England: too many chefs spoil the broth. You're not a natural innkeeper.
Oh, okay.
He needs your help.
Yes.
But
yes,
behind
he
the
did.
scenes.
Yes.
Explain to Robert that you're going to support him from behind the scenes. Please?
Okay, sure.
Please.
I will do that.
I think Ari has finally got the picture and understands that he needs to play to his strengths. I really hope that things can continue to improve now.
Okay. I do find it strange to say you're not a natural innkeeper, because maybe in Finland he is, but he's not in Finland. So, play to your strengths is a very good phrase to use there, I think. A very kind phrase.
Come on, Sophie.
That's not
We better
her.
remove the dog. She's going to eat the food. Sophie, our poodle, she shouldn't be in there. I mean, it's a place where we eat. Come on.
That's an interesting point to make. In the UK, I've stayed at stately homes and had lunch in restaurants, and dogs are allowed. Perhaps that's a very different culture clash, though.
Come on, Sophie. Come on, come. That's not for you. Come on. Come on, honey.
Excuse me.
Come on, come.
I take care of the dog, okay? Excuse me.
The dog shouldn't be in the bar. He's on the seats eating the food.
Really? I am the boss, okay?
Don't ever talk to me that way again.
Excuse me.
Don't ever, and I mean it. I'll be in my room, and I don't need to be yelled at.
Okay, yeah, that was a bit unfriendly. What a weird section to keep in. Okay, that was weird.
I'm coming towards the end of my stay at Vermont's Juniper Hill Inn, and I
That was very weird. Oh, no.
thought we'd turn the corner. But as the inn's first ever Sunday lunch service approaches,
So is it
assistant
now
innkeeper
Aria's
Sarah
problem?
has gone missing.
Where's Sarah gone?
I haven't seen Sarah in about a half an hour.
Is she okay?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, just asking. Has Sarah gone home? What? Has Sarah gone home? No?
The team can't afford to be a man down. I've got to find her.
We've got to
Who is it?
Sarah.
It's me, Sarah's Gordon.
Oh, hi, Gordon.
You okay?
Oh, no.
What?
Hold on a second.
Dear, oh dear. Darling, I thought you were joining us for lunch.
Oh, thanks. I'm not going to.
What's the matter?
You want to come here?
Yeah, you look terrible. What's the matter?
Oh, I'm just really
That's
upset.
fine. I don't want to get upset. You were with us half an hour ago. Customers are in the bar.
I know.
Our first tables just arrived, and I just expect you to be there in terms of... You're part of this team.
I know, but I'm sick of being yelled at by Ari. I'm sick of it, Gordon.
When did he yell at you?
Just a few minutes ago, because I asked him to take the dog out of the dining room.
Naturally.
It's his dog, and it's sitting on the bar furniture.
Please come back down.
Oh. Buck up and come down. Nobody's ever seen me break down in tears in this inn. It's never happened before.
Just come back downstairs.
Okay.
Stress is not fun, even in the slightest.
And the girls need you down there.
They do, and I'm just really mad at them.
No, well, let me go and have a word with Ari. This is ridiculous. Get yourself ready. Place is full of locals, and they'd love to see you too.
Okay.
Please. Smiley. Yes?
Yes.
It's interesting that the tone of this episode has changed from the tone of the first episode. It was,
Robert Dean the second is awful. What a stupid, pompous, pathetic man.
now we're getting,
You're not naturally an innkeeper. Keep your dog and your gouts out of the gape.
On the game. So we've gone from one owner to the next owner. Ari wasn't really featured much in the first episode, but here, towards the end of this one, it feels like he is, at least according to the storyline, the main issue. I don't know. God, it's absolute whiplash from the storylines in today's episode.
Yes, I'll bounce back.
Right.
I'm not sure why Ari is snapping at his staff, but it just proves my gut was right about his place being behind the scenes.
Okay.
Ari?
Yes?
I've just found Sarah upstairs in floods of tears. Everything okay?
No, we had a little run-in because we both are very strong people. He snapped at me and I snapped back.
Do you think the dog should be running around in the bar?
No, when they are guests coming.
So was she right or wrong?
She was right.
Would it be appropriate for you to apologise to her? Do you feel that you're responsible from behind the scenes? Is there any way we could just, for this first Sunday lunch,
Very
try to keep the
intense
team
man,
together?
Okay.
I think Ari's heart is in the right place, but his tone is all wrong for an innkeeper. He needs to be the power behind the throne.
The power behind the throne? My God.
Yet at Juniper Hill Inn.
Look at
And
all
I need
these
to remind
actors.
Chef Julian to make good use of his sous chef Nida if he's going to have any chance of
Oh, who are you, sous chef Nida? Welcome to the stage. We have not met you, but I did say it sounded like he needed an assistant. I'm glad she's here, girly wigs. And I'm also glad that Ari didn't seem incapable of taking self-reflection and accountability there. Maybe it's because the TV camera's there and nobody wants to be seen being a
continental breakfast
on television, but I mean, we can only really judge what we've seen, haven't we? And he did seem to be like, yeah, I snapped at her, and she snapped at me, and I've got no problem with apologising. Though I guess the point is that you shouldn't have to have Gordon Ramsay come in to tell you that you need to apologise to your staff member for snapping at them. So, swings and wigs for all, apparently.
Gonna have any chance of being successful. Julian's proved to Robert and I that he has the talent and the potential in the kitchen. Now he just needs the help to execute.
That's it,
I know
yes.
you're adamant the fact
This
that you're
is
going to work
exactly
with
what
your
I
own,
said.
but you're not
It's
a one-man
like-
band.
Yeah.
Yes, chef. Encourage, entice.
Provide.
Out of the stove.
The local community have responded to Robert's invitation, and there's a great atmosphere. As people turn up to check out the bar and sample the new menu I put together with Chef Julian.
Sorry, these people are not the same ones who were in the bar. Look at these elderly women who have fur stoles on. These are not the same people we saw in that brewery. And even though the show is kind of edited to be like, oh, and this is, yeah, they've all just come up for the day. No, they haven't. These are different people. Actors or not, these are different people.
And sample the new menu I put together with Chef Julian.
Tara, nice to see you. Welcome to Juniper Hill. Hi, how are you, dear?
Nice to see you.
As well as new arrivals, the inn has a return guest.
Oh,
Hotel
here we go!
Inspector Steve Talon. His first visit was a disaster.
hotel was fabulous.
Very disappointed. Didn't meet expectations. From the moment I walked in, with no greeting, I was totally lost.
Yeah, that is
This is
insane.
Robert
You
and
need
his
to greet
team's
your
chance to
guests.
prove to Steve that they've learned their lesson. I hope this time they're flawless.
Okay. Oh, in a chemise. What's that stripe called?
Welcome. So this is our...
Oh, what is it called? A Dame Scotsman. No, what's it called? The diamond pattern. It's a thing. It's a design. It's a
tiny clit of letters.
Welcome. So this is our new menu.
pulmonary. No.
Okay, what's going next?
Definitely not.
Coming up next, we have one trout.
The key to this place
There
running
is next to
smoothly
follow.
is communication among the entire staff.
That's the same
But
trouble
Chef
as
Julian
earlier.
still doesn't seem to get that.
Okay.
How long for the first
so training,
iron, please,
perhaps?
Medium rare.
Ask her, Julian.
Medium rare.
Ask mummy.
Talk to Nida. I don't care what it's about, the weather, I don't care, but talk to her, okay?
Yeah, communicate.
Come
a
on,
nice,
we've gotta
vibrant
talk.
atmosphere.
I just said, come on. She can put things on a plate for you, just refusing to talk to her. And it's gonna be so painful now.
Okay.
I simplified the menu in order to get it so much easier for you, know that?
Yes, chef.
And the menu was designed for you to open up and talk, okay?
Yes, chef.
Look at me.
Yes,
No,
chef.
broaden your mind out. And all you do is one plate, focus. Next plate, focus. And I just want you to open up a little bit. She's there to help.
Maybe he needs
Thank you.
to have a sort of small
You know what? Let me do this.
bijoutier rather than a full hotel kitchen.
Just help with the skillet. Just help with the skillet.
Now. Julian!
Yes.
Come here. Now. What's the matter
Julian,
with you? You've just
what are you
shut down
doing?
on me.
Bait!
Now, do you want to give me your jacket and I'll do it for you?
Yes.
chef.
It's
thank
not
you.
difficult.
Bye-bye.
I know, chef.
Can you do this?
Oh, even Barbara's like,
Come on. You've just
Gabe!
shut down.
Why aren't you gaping? God, the drama in this show, the way it's edited is literally like we're watching a Transformers action movie. Bing, bing, bingly bong. Welcome to Hotel
With Robert
Tina.
working well with the team,
Okay, thank you so much.
So
and
Robert's
Ari
had an
staying out of the
epiphany.
way,
Ari
the
is in
bar
the
is
garden.
bustling.
How are you? Welcome. What can I get you to drink?
Oh, 3 bottomless brunches. Cheers to that! Go!
How are you? Welcome. What can I get you to drink?
Oh, 6 Jaeger bombs, please.
Game and start communicating. If we're going to make today a success.
You've just shut down on me. Open up, please. Get it together. Let's go.
Love a recap. Got to fill that time slot somehow.
You'll be about 4 minutes at that table.
So you do 1 plate, I do 1 plate. Is that good? All right, so then you get, with the lamb shank, then you get some lamb glaze, which is right here.
Julian. Nice. Much
Julian.
better. Look at me. Much better.
Yes, chef.
Good. How is everybody out there?
Oh, we've had an epiphany. All fixed.
The locals are
goodness.
definitely noticing a change here.
That was wonderful.
It's very,
Sorry, but that is a tiny dinner table for 2 plates.
it's very good. I was very surprised.
Perfect. I was just saying it was perfect for me.
Great.
Time to see if the hotel inspector has to.
Oh, hello. Your transition's gone wonderfully.
In some ways, I didn't recognize it at all. I really felt good.
What, the entrance hall in terms of?
The total openness, the welcoming, the signs everywhere.
When you walked in, was there warmth? Was there
Oh, it's great warmth. Now I feel it has that Diamond Collection feel. You did a good job.
It's all very convenient, isn't it? Over the course of 3 days, Gordon has changed everything for the better forever. Is this still going to be alive and well, this inn? This antique/historical art piece, colonial house mansion, still in business? I don't have the best hope, but we are going to check at the end, so make sure you stay tuned, girly wigs!
Enjoy lunch.
Appreciate it.
Pork's
Enjoy
amazing.
yourself.
Okay.
Thank you. Kiss later.
There's a great buzz at the inn.
Sir?
This woman was not in the brewery earlier. She was not.
Sir? Can I have a second?
Okay.
Yes.
I hope that's not all about to change.
He's going to strike her.
Which is just crazy in the naughtiest way.
I just wanted to hear that I'm sorry about what happened. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Okay. I mean, I'm trying to help, Ari, and you're snarling at me a lot.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This food is affordable.
Oh, that didn't quite go to plan, did it? That wasn't like a heartwarming reunification. Oh, I don't know about that. There's clearly like bitterness that runs deeper than that little quip that we saw earlier about, was it Daisy the poodle? Daisy the doodle? What was she? Being nosy little Daisy.
The government!
I don't think that relationship was quite fixed enough there. Does that make sense? A little bit of like, oh, we need to tie up that loose end for the plot line of the story.
Food is affordably priced. That's really, really tasty.
The food is affordably priced. Who speaks like that?
Drink and relax and everything, and that's hard in the area, so that's great.
Robert and Ari's communication.
These people are Yelp reviewers, aren't they? They read like Yelp reviews. It's affordably priced and great for the area.
Robert and Ari's communication has improved by leaps and bounds since I've been at the inn.
Let's go back just for a second.
Okay.
But actions speak louder than words, and I think Robert is starting to understand that.
I just wanted to tell you that I really appreciate all the extra effort you're giving. Not just this week, but the entire time you've been here.
Oh,
And
well, that's nice.
This is your paycheck. A bit early, because we know you need it.
Maybe
we
a
wish
little
we had
more.
more. We put $100 extra in there.
Oh, lovely.
Just so you have a little bit extra, because we really do
As a
appreciate
thank you.
Right?
A little
thanks.
mini bonus. You shouldn't need a TV show to say that to you.
You and I are gonna bring this back, and Ari's gonna join us.
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see
I
about
haven't been
that.
that emotionally moved in a long time. I feel like it's all been worth it now. It just
Mind you, $100
I feel like
was quite a lot in
appreciate it.
2012 compared to now.
What a week. I think this business is on the road to recovery, and
really?
Robert and his team, with Ari in the background, can really make this place work, because once the locals invest in this
like
place,
Mary Poppins.
word is going to spread big time.
But more violent.
Wow. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's time for me to say my goodbyes. But with
Oh.
the crowd enjoying
Goodbye,
themselves
everybody.
in the bar and loving the great value in the dining room, it's a hard place to leave.
Really good.
This is nice, comfy.
And we're sharing the lamb shakes.
The lamb, okay. You're welcome.
Right, finally. You seem to have got this under control, yes?
Yes, chef.
And you're opening up.
Yes, chef.
Don't stop talking.
Yes, chef.
Communicate. Good job.
Thank you, chef. He might have beat a few people down, but then he brought a few people right back up, and that was necessary. I was glad he didn't smack me with a spatula.
Yeah, that door was not. Oh, God.
Ari?
How dare you try and break an entry?
I've come to say goodbye.
I was doing my
Look after
paychecks.
yourself. You're writing paychecks?
Yes.
Good luck with the place. It's a business.
Absolutely.
Look after yourself.
And
Look
each
after
other.
Robert. And support him in all the right places.
Thank you.
Best wishes.
We are very grateful for him that he has patience for us. because it's not easy to restructure molded minds.
No, I agree.
Yes.
It isn't.
Look after yourself. Mike, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
And it seems like you've got this under control.
I'm going to keep it under control.
Well, the staff are doing the job, the bar's functioning, the dining room's functioning,
The
kitchen's
dining-
functioning.
That's good. That's beautiful.
Where
Ours
people
in
go
the
to
RV,
die.
And there are people.
And they seem to be having a good time. You're on the
All
track
actors.
We're on track.
now. I've got a little present
We're
for
in
you.
drag.
Stay there.
Having Gordon come to Juniper Hill has meant a lot to us. It was harder than hell, but ultimately, I know it's going to do great things for our staff
I'm back.
and for our town.
This is something that money cannot buy, but this week you've earned it. Now, the most important thing,
A foot
please
pick.
keep it up. This is your sign
A diamond
to be
collection.
part of the amazing setup, the Diamond Collection.
Okay.
Thank you.
You deserve this.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. Safe journey home.
God,
He really
it's almost
did
like all the
awaken me,
problems have gone
inspire
away.
me, And I want him to come back
Is that
and
true?
say, you really did it.
No.
That's our goal.
That's
Take care.
Bye-bye.
What a beautiful day.
Is it?
I can't believe those storage units are still there. If I was Robert, I'd lock Ari in one of them.
Sorry. What a weird way to end an episode that was. No, we have to look up. What happened to the Juniper Inn, Vermont. Right, tell me. Oh my God, it's got a Wikipedia page. Also known historically as the Juniper Hill Inn and the Maxwell Evarts House, is a historic estate and mansion house on Juniper Hill Road in Windsor, Vermont. Oh, there's a little section here about ownership. Robert Dean II and his boyfriend Ari Nicky purchased the hotel in 2005 for $1.6 million, and it was featured in Hotel Hell in 2012 during Dean and Nicky's period of operation. Shortly thereafter, the inn went bankrupt, leading to a tax sale in 2014. Kenneth James Lucy and his sister Brenda Bradley acquired the property at auction for a tax sale for only $450,000 in 2014. It was initially listed for $1.4 million after undergoing $1.4 million in renovations and improvements. The new owners in 2016 renamed the property to the Windsor Mansion Inn. Subsequently, HHK Hospitality LLC, an entity connected to Hank Steinbrenner and the New York Yankees, acquired it in 2019. And in September 2019, Dowd Shakur purchased the property. So is it still there? So they owned it for a good 9 years, but it went bankrupt. Oh, that's sad, isn't it? Is there any more information about that? Because Wikipedia is a secondary resource. Ah, here we are. Reality TV updates. The status closed. They made a Facebook update. Right, let's have a little read of this. Dear friends, guests, and viewers, as you may have noticed, we were just featured on the 2-night premiere of Gordon Ramsay's new show. Oh my God, of course, it was the pilot, so it would have been the first one. We contemplated long and hard about doing it, but thought the exposure for our town and region would outweigh the risks. We appreciate the outpouring of support from our guests, employees, neighbours, and friends, and we are glad people looked at it, for the most part anyway, for what it was: reality television and entertainment. Didn't I say? Yeah. This is not to discount the lasting impact that Chef Ramsay had left on our very special Vermont vacation destination. As we all learned a lot, several of our staff members have moved on to what we hope is better and brighter things for them. And we have added some wonderful new staff in every department. Chef Ramsay's visit was difficult on all of us, although we truly listened to what was said and have been working diligently to implement the suggestions which had been realised by our rapid growth. We acknowledge that this rapid growth has come with some bumps, but we are pleased to say that most of our guests leave happy and wanting to return to our historic Vermont country inn and region. What a shame that, as they've said that, they closed 2 years later due to bankruptcy. Well, my lovelies, what an interesting end to the saga of the Juniper Hill Inn. I've got Hill Inn. I don't know how I feel about this. You can tell that this is a first episode / story of a series, because this was brand new to Gordon. He'd never done anything like this before. Previously, it was all about kitchens and restaurants rather than it being about hotels and the such like. Interesting that we did get feet pics. Too many, some might say. I don't know how I felt about the storylines being produced in this show. I do feel that this episode, there was a disconnect between what we were seeing happening and what was actually happening. But then again, this is a reality TV show that is highly, highly edited. And 2012, I think, is towards the very end of that era of reality TV that we saw. The other episodes of Hotel Hell that we have seen feel a bit different to how this one has been edited. I'm going to bring it back to Bridalplasty. So Bridalplasty was in 2010 that it was airing, and it felt dated even for 2010 for that level of drama and the style of show that it was. Felt like it was towards the very end. I'm going to say that this also feels like the end of a reality TV era rather than the start of something new. I feel like the subsequent episodes that we've watched, especially in the later series, feel very much like a branded Gordon Ramsay reality TV experience. This sort of was there, sort of wasn't. I don't know. I'll leave it with you. Please share your experiences with what you felt watching today's episode in the comments box below. If you have any recommendations for other Hotel Hell episodes you'd like me to cover, also sound off. And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourselves scrolling past on the over on the Patreon, we have all of Project Runway Season 2. We're doing watch parties currently of Project Runway Season 1. Got all of the Traitors UK Season 1, and we've just started the Traitors UK Celebrity Edition. Got all of I Want to Marry Harry, and There's Something About Miriam over there. And you also get the uncut, uncopyright edited versions of all the videos here on the Chanel, my lovelies. If you want to join the Patreon, the link is in the description box below, and you get access to everything from the first tier. But as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons: Orkos Samoji, Carol Sturm, Jojo, Radhika Madala, Angie, A Literal Pipefish, AJ Padilla, Anthony Michael Hernandez, Ashley Lisa, Auntie Sash Hazelwood, Barry Chapman, Becky Johnson, Bish and Bubs Quartz, Blair 130, Breakaway, Caffeinated Raptor, Callie Rose, Cammy Bryan, Cancerfish, Catalina, Seraph, Colin Mayfair, ContraPoints, Danny, Danielle, Dank Diva, Dylan Irvin, Dr. Lula, EB, Eli Sowers, Extra Love Reckless, Goth Hoblin, James Azen Girl, Jennifer Herman, Jenny, Jenny Talia, Lauren Kylie, Lauren, Leanne Jones, Les Banana, Love Potion, Malfunctioning NPC, Mandy, Marvin David, Marzipan, Minimoto, Miranda Bryant, Mo Sherman, Morgan Lethay, Miss Kiss, OK as Kyle, Overdrive Pixie, Romy Rain, Rupreet, Sarah Maria, Safety Pin Grin, Semyaza Meridoc, Shanro, Sean Pelkey, TNS Mum, Taylor Oney, The Jessica Hightower, Tony Mackers, Track, Victoria Lawrence, Windy Potato, Winona, Worm, and Whiskadusk. And I think I'm gonna leave it on the note of make sure you get a second opinion on your antiques.